And there it is. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, T-Bone, from the Lunsby Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew, coming to you live on the Facebooks there, the Books of Faces, with this special supplemental. The special supplemental that's got not just one of me, but two of me. Can I make your day any better? You give me 30 minutes, and I'll give you a reprieve from all the political commercials on television. Because by now, you should be sick of them. I am sick of them. You are sick of them. We are all sick of them. And they are mostly lies. Do you know that you can make a political ad and say anything you want and none of it has to be true and they will play it? Now, this is only temporary, this double screen thing, all right? I'm looking at you, then I'm looking at you. This is only temporary because some of you have questioned why I stress that camera so much. And I want you to see why. See, this is the webcam, and it does a good job. But that is the Mevo, and it does a better job. So I like to use the Mevo camera because I want to give you my best, but it's very temperamental. It gets in the way often. So now say goodbye to double me. Bye, me. He gone. Oh, it takes a second for you to see that I'm no longer there. What the heck? Get rid of me. Yes. Uh-oh. I may have deleted something I didn't want to delete. And then I just noticed that I'm over too big over there. I got to shrink myself down a little bit. Yeah. See, yeah. Oh, no, not that. That's good. That's good. Yeah. And I need to bring back the old web capture there. That's the one I accidentally deleted. And yes, I was reading about that, but you don't need to know that. I need that. And I like to have the comment section avail. That right there. And I just got to shrink this down a wee bit. Bear with me. I didn't know I needed to fix it until I went live. I was just sitting here happy as can be, thinking I had it all figured out, but it's okay because if I recall, there's really no one paying attention anyway. All right, wrong one. Oh, I realize you can't see any of that. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I would be stressing, but I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing. I don't care if it doesn't work. No one's here to see it. So, moving on. Here's what we got with the supplemental. Supplemental comes to you live every Sunday morning at 10:30, and we give you your national days of the week. For some reason, I just got really, it was strange. And we give you your national days of. Okay, she's mission complete. We give you your national days of the week. We tell you about a little community service event, and then we wrap it up with a trivia contest based on this week in history. There are 7 questions. To date, nobody has gone 7 for 7. Nobody has got all of them correct. Maybe today is the day. Let's get started with your national days of the week. Starting with tomorrow, because I give these to you a week in advance to prepare you for the upcoming week. Oh, I just realized I haven't shifted that over. Hold on. Yeah, you can see all that. Oh, look, it shows up whenever it wants to. It shows up. That's so cool. It's out of place, but Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Yeah, I give you your national days of the week in advance so that you could prepare yourself to celebrate the national days of the week as they come to you. Starting with tomorrow, the 16th, is National Stay Away from Seattle Day, or as I call it, every day. No, I had fun when I was in Seattle, but I was only in Seattle for a very short period of time. It's not a place I'd like to live, I don't think. Nothing against the people who live in Seattle. I know some of you do. I don't like your city. It's too wet. It's not good. No one likes Seattle anymore. The days of grunge are over. National Stay Away from Seattle Day is Monday, the 16th of September. Keep that in mind. On the 17th, Hongbokhan Chuseok. For my Korean friends, hopefully I got that right. Hongbokhan Chuseok. It's Chuseok, or as Korean Sam would tell you, because he understands his Korean now, it's Korean Thanksgiving. And it's a fun time, especially if you're living in Korea. So if you're living in Korea and you're experiencing Chuseok, or you're Korean descent and you are celebrating Chuseok, happy Hongbokhan Chuseok. Happy Chuseok. But I won't spare the non-Korean people who may be watching. You're still going to get your National Day of the Week, and your National Day of the Week that is not Hongbokhan Chuseok is National Monte Cristo Day. You know, a Monte Cristo, the ham, cheese, battered, deep fried sandwich. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, they actually make a deep fried sandwich. It's called the Monte Cristo. It's delicious. And National Monte Cristo Day is the 17th. On the 18th, what used to be the butt of most military jokes. It isn't the butt of most military jokes anymore because there's somebody out there that's the king of the military jokes of us joking on each other. It's the 18th is National Air Force Day. Aim high, bitches. United States Air Force's entire history is in color, okay? So they can't be that nostalgic. I don't know why they have their own day, but some zoomie out there thought it would be very important that they have National U.S. Air Force Day. No longer the butt of all jokes. You got you got your Marines. They take a heap. You got your Navy. We take a little bit. The Army, it's too stupid to get it. We don't tell jokes about the Army. They're too dumb to get it. And that includes you National Guard people. But we all bust on the Air Force until and the Coast Guard. We all bust on the Air Force and the Coast Guard. The Puddle Pirates and the Zoomies. We bust on them until Space Force came along. Come on, it's Space Force. It's a division of the Air Force. So think about the lineage. Think about the word I'm not going to be able to get right today. You got your Army Air Corps, United States Army, had little pilots, Army Air Corps. And then they broke off and became the United States Air Force. And the United States Air Force, they took a little chunk out of them, and they made Space Force. So, yeah. It's like an illegitimate child in a bad relationship. It just keeps getting, I don't know what's going to come after Space Force. But I promise you, whenever it shows up, it's going to be the butt of many a military joke. It's National Air Force Day, U.S. Air Force Day. On the 19th, I don't know why September 19th is pirate heavy. A lot of pirate stuff on the 19th. One of them, I don't even know how you do, was National Meow Like a Pirate Day. I don't know how to meow like a pirate. I have never heard a pirate meow. It's just a meow with flair? I don't know. But it is National Talk Like a Pirate Day. And I would use the Johnny Depp version of Talk Like a Pirate Day. Just slur my words like I'd been on a 3-day bender. That's what I would do. Pirate, R, and throw in an R or two. It's National Talk Like a Pirate Day. On the 20th, oh man, I got distracted. And I got so distracted, I didn't get one more that I need to get. Can I get it? Can I? Yes, I can. Da, 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 da. So here you're witnessing my process. My process is I go through all of them and I try to find one that's going to be good. And I found one. Uh, Moving on to the 20th. It's a it's strange window just popped up over there thing. The 20th of September is National Oh, Fried Rice Day. I like my fried rice. I make my own fried rice, and Uncle Roger disapproves. If I ever took a video or made a cooking video of how I make my fried rice, all of the fried rice connoisseurs would be very, very upset with me because I don't follow any of your stupid rules. Fried rice doesn't have to be leftover rice. It should be. It should be. It's like, it's what you do with the leftover rice from the day before. But we don't have a lot of leftover rice. We don't make a lot of rice dishes here, and we don't have a lot of leftover rice from too much rice because we know how to measure for two people. So if I want fried rice, I have to make the rice. And thanks to my Instapot, I am available for sponsorship, by the way. Thanks to my Instapot, I make the best rice. And then I fry it with my favorite vegetables, usually frozen. Sometimes got some Spam, got some shrimps, whatever I have available. I throw it in there. I throw into the Kiko Man and a little oil, and I get it going. Pooey! I love fried rice. I love fried rice so much that on the 20th, next Friday, I'm probably going to have a little fried rice. On the 21st, another thing I love, but something I don't know how to make. It's National Chai Day. Now, chai is like taking coffee and putting some sprinkles of crack inside it. Because, man, does it have a kick. I love chai. I don't drink it a lot, and you probably shouldn't, even though, most of the Middle Eastern people like to drink it on a daily basis because it's got a kick. It's good for you. I love it. But you shouldn't because it's really, really sweet. It's really sweet. But if you haven't had chai, give it a try. Still available for sponsorship, okay? Yeah, National Chai Day. That's next Saturday. I am going to have some chai next Saturday. I will have some chai next Saturday. Now, moving on to the one that I did not properly do for. Next Sunday is National Girls' Night In Day. That's right, ladies. Misogyny wins. You are not allowed to leave the house. You will remain in the house next Sunday on National Girls' Night In. These things are stupid. They're just for fun. They're dumb, they're stupid, and they're fun. It's your national days of the week. Moving on. I have never done this before. This is the community service event section note thing that we do. Again, never done this before, so it's the first time. It is us promoting a bike, car, and Jeep show. It's the strangest thing. Again, I'm new to Central Pennsylvania. I'm learning a lot of things along the way. I thought a car show included bikes and Jeeps. But for whatever reason, at this particular fundraiser for the Children's Miracle Network Hershey, they are clearly differentiating between bike, cars, and Jeeps. So I'm interested in seeing this. You should be interested in seeing this. It's taking place at one of my favorite locations there, the Boomerang Sports Club Hotel and Resort Casino, located at 110 Limekin Road in New Cumberland, right off of Interstate 83. You can't miss it. Just look for the sign of a big old boomerang. It's also the location of your Comedy Zone, where you can go any Tuesday and Thursday, watch free comedy. You can also go on the weekends and pay for comedy, because they have national touring headline comedians coming through the Comedy Zone, and located at 110 Limekin Road. But next Saturday morning, registration, if you want to participate with your bike, with your car, with your Jeep, is $20. The registration starts at 8. It ends at 9. And they're going to have all kinds of stuff there, okay? I don't know. I'm still trying to get more information on it. but it's next Saturday, and there's only a couple of opportunities for me to promote it. It'll be here, it'll be on the Lunsby Show, it'll be on the Warno, and then it's here. So that's next Saturday morning. The registration starts at 8, ends at 9. The awards are in the afternoon. It costs $20 to get in. There's going to be a 50-50 raffle. There's going to be all kinds of stuff, and it's to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network in Hershey. It's a good cause, and apparently one of the child survivors of cancer, a little warrior named Gannon, he's going to be there. So you get to hang out with a survivor. That's cool. I don't know. But it is raising money for a good cause, and if you want to assist, you want to help out with that, or you just want to visit, you want to play, then come on out, 110 Limekins Road, next Saturday morning for the Bike, Car, and Jeep Show. Moving on. Going to take a sip. Bear with me. I took a couple of sips. I'm okay with that. There is nobody playing along today. It's okay. This happens whether you're there or not, because you don't have to be live to participate in this next thing. You just don't get any credit or any points for getting anything correct. So the next thing we're getting ready to do is This Week in History, trivia style. 7 questions based on the most previous week. So this is the 8th of September through the 14th of September. Here we go. I'm going to ask the questions. I'm going to give you multiple choice answers. I'm going to talk my way through how I would answer the question. And then at the end, we'll find out if I went 7 for 7. I am a smart man, or as Forrest would say, I'm a smart man. I'm not a dumb man. I know what dumb is. 7 questions. I haven't done it yet. I'm looking forward to doing it. I was curious there for a second. Did I even go live? But yeah, I am alive. But hey, you got things to do. I get it. I don't take offense. You can watch this live, or you can watch this later. Or you can not watch it at all. It ain't going to hurt my feelings, baby. Here we go. Question number 1. On September 8th, 1974, which U.S. president granted a full pardon to his predecessor for any crimes committed during his presidency? That's about to happen again. So that's not a once-in-a-lifetime thing. That has happened before. It will happen again. Was it, I know the answer to this question. Was it Richard Nixon? Was it Jimmy Carter? Was it Gerald Ford? Or was it Ronald Reagan? Those are your options. It's September 8th, 1974. And if you know your lineage, a word I couldn't get out earlier, of presidents, you would know that Gerald Ford, he pulled a Kamala. He made it all the way to the White House and didn't do anything, didn't get voted on. But when he succeeded President Nixon, whose previous vice president resigned, Spiro Agnew resigns, Gerald Ford moves up to the position. Nixon resigns, Gerald Ford moves up to the position. Gerald Ford, in the kindness of his heart, pardons Nixon for any crimes he may have committed. Period. It's just like a blanket. Whatever crimes you committed, you're good, my friend, because I'm the president now, and nobody voted for me. My answer, the correct answer, is Gerald Ford. Question number 2. On September 11th, 2001. Now, that's 23 years ago, and some of you may not know, but I don't know how you wouldn't know. Whatever this question is, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get it right. Terrorists attacked the United States, targeting multiple locations. Which building in Washington, D.C. was hit during the attacks? We know. I don't need to give you the multiple choice. You know. It was, you know. Let's just see what the multiple choices would have been if you needed them that you didn't need. We all know it was the Pentagon. Was it the White House? No, but the Shanksville plane could have been the White House. It could have been. It was the Pentagon. Was it the Capitol? No, it wasn't the Capitol, but it could have been. The Shanksville plane could have I would have gone for the Capitol because, you know, it's a bigger, it was more symbolic, and Oh, stopping right there. I'm going to stop right there. And the final option would have been the Washington Monument, which is the dumbest of the options if you were a terrorist and you were planning an attack to hit a monolith. It has, you don't maybe remember, but there was a person that tried to blow up the Washington Monument. He parked a van full of explosives right next to it and said, "You better give me what I asked for. I'm going to blow this thing up." And instead, they just shot him. That is how you negotiate with terrorists. Question number 3. On September 9th, 1948, which country was officially formed, leading to a long-standing division from its southern counterpart? September 9th, 1948, what country was officially founded, leading to its long-standing division from its southern counterpart? Was it Vietnam? September 9th. Okay, so it's not like in celebration of Chuseok. Was it Korea? Was it Germany? Or was it India? I want to go 7 for 7 here. There are 2 possible answers. It's 1948. I believe this is going to be Korea. I believe that's the answer. I've served in Korea. I lived in Korea. I've had friends that are Korean. National Chuseok Day is right around the corner on Tuesday. It's 1948. The other option is Vietnam, because we do know South Korea and we do know South Vietnam. Both of those had Souths. There was no South Germany. There was an East and West Germany, and there was never a South India. There is an India in the South, but there was no clear division. So was it Korea or was it Vietnam? I think Vietnam is going to occur, but it's going to occur. It could have started then. I don't know. My guess is changing. I'm going to go with Vietnam. I'm going with South Vietnam. That's my guess. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm going to die on that hill. I see you out there, viewer. You're catching up right now. That was question number 3. On September 9th, 1948, what country was officially founded, leading to its long-standing division from its southern counterpart? That was the question. Your options were Vietnam, Korea, Germany, or India. I'm not pressuring you to make a choice. I'm just telling you what you missed. Question number 4. On September 10th, 1897, going back a little bit further on our Wayback Time Machine, what famous scientist was awarded a patent for the invention of a cathode ray tube? Cathode ray tube. Was it Thomas Edison? 1897. Was it Thomas Edison? Was it Nikola Tesla? Was it Carl Ferdinand Braun? Or was it Alexander Graham Bell? I'll let you think about that while I take a sip. Because of the way he did business, Thomas Edison has a ton of patents. Now, he didn't create all of these things. He had a team of people that did the work, and he took credit for all of them. So a non-educated guess. I have no idea who patented this invention on September 10th, 1897, but there's a higher probability, based on the number of patents assigned to him, that it is Thomas Edison over Tesla, Braun, and Bell. My guess, you can guess what you want, but my guess is Edison. Just playing the numbers here. Speaking of which, game starts soon. I got to go play some numbers. Question number 5. On September 12th, 1992, Dr. Mae Jemison became the first African-American woman to travel into space. What space shuttle did she fly aboard? All right, I'm not looking at the multiple choice answers, okay? It's 1992. There's 4 space shuttles. There's the Discovery, there's the Endeavour, there's the Challenger, and the Columbia. That's the 4. Our multiple choice answers are probably those 4. Let's see. Was it the Challenger? Was it the Atlantis? Was it the Columbia? Or was it Endeavor? I'm wrong. I guess I was wrong. 1992, the Challenger doesn't exist. It's already gone. The Columbia is not going to exist, but that's going to be later. If I had to take a guess, I'm going to go with my favorite hotel, casino, resort, and I'm going to go with the Atlantis. That's my guess. I don't feel like I'm going 7 for 7 this week. Are you? Are you guessing correctly? We'll find out in 2 more questions. On September 13th, 1993, the Oslo Accords were signed at the White House. These accords aim to resolve conflict between what 2 groups? The Oslo Accords, 2 groups, conflict. What was it supposed to stop? Was it India and Pakistan? Was it Israel and Palestine? Was it North and South Korea? Or was it Grecia and Turkey? Greece and Turkey? Whether it's the 93 Accords, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You cannot negotiate with someone whose only response is your extinction. If they want you dead, there is no negotiating with them. But we've done it multiple times. 93 was one of them. My answer, without a doubt, is Israel and Palestine again. Yeah. Again, never forget. Never forget October 7th, which is right around the corner. There was a ceasefire in place. There was nobody dying in Gaza on October 7th. They brought this. They did. Can't believe how many people are showing how anti-Israeli they are, or how anti-Semitic they are is what it is. I'm not getting into that. Final question. If I don't have you here, I tend to run off the rails. So don't let me run off the rails. Be here on Sundays at 10:30. Final question, question number 7. On September 14th, 1814, what American lawyer wrote a poem that would become the U.S. national anthem? Who was it? Was it Thomas Paine? Well, that doesn't make any common sense. Ha ha! You see what I did there? Was it Francis Scott Key? Was it Benjamin Franklin? Or was it James Madison? I think the only one that was a lawyer was Francis Scott Key, taken hostage while he tried to negotiate with our enemies. Those are my guesses. I don't know what yours are, but here are the answers to those questions. Question number 1, it was lineage, Gerald Ford. Question number 2, of course, was the Pentagon. Question number 3, you never change your answer. Because I did, and that's where I went south. I switched my answer to Vietnam, but the correct answer was Korea. Hongbakhan Chuseok, for those of you getting ready to celebrate Korean Thanksgiving. I was wrong with Edison also. It was Braun. I didn't know that. And if you don't know it, you take an educated guess. I took an educated guess. I didn't know it was the Endeavor that Dr. May was on. The first African-American woman to go into outer space was Dr. Mae Jemison, and she did it on the Endeavor. Question number 6 was Israel and Palestine. Question number 7 was Francis Scott Key. So with the exception of me changing my answer from the correct answer to the incorrect answer and having no clue who invented the cathode ray tube and what space, again, I did not go 7 for 7. Did you? It's easy to say you did. If you didn't, I'd be interested to know if you got all 7 correct. That's it. That's the supplemental. It takes about 30 minutes to get through. I'm literally right at the 30-minute mark. It's a good time. It's a great way to start your Sunday morning, and it's every Sunday. This was 52, episode number 52. I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. Chick Brew sends her love. Have a fantastic day. I got a little away from me there.